is our Bulldog Award. And this goes to two individuals who, one, play a really tough spot on a middle school tennis team. Typically, for Hart County, the teams that we play, there will be a lot of new players, but there's typically at least one pretty seasoned player from an opposing team, and our first singles players almost always face off to those people. So it can be a tougher road in middle school to walk. You never quite know who you're going on the court with, and both of these players have stepped up and played against some extremely tough opponents. They come to practice and they lead, and they have for the last few years. We're excited to see both of them move up to the high school program, and they're definitely going to be an asset to both the boys and girls team at the high school. Our Girls Bulldog Award tonight goes to Miss Peyton Kaiser. Peyton played first singles for us this year. She also has an extremely busy schedule. She does competitive cheer, travel cheer, but she showed up. She would get off a flight sometimes and get to practice in the afternoon, and we appreciate your effort, Peyton. Thank you so much. Our Boys Bulldog Award goes to Jackson Starrett. Nikki and I both have coached for 2 years, so we've had Jackson 2 years. He has grown so much as a player on the court, but also off the court. He was a leader this year. He literally recruits the boys team every year for me. I don't know if you know about boys middle school tennis, but we have to grab them how we can and get them involved in the sport, and it really benefits us at a high school level to get some people playing, and Jackson is somebody that we really have come to depend on this year. Our next award, which one is this? Okay, so we have MVP for singles, and then we also did an MVP for our doubles teams. Our MVP for our girls and boys team was actually fairly straightforward this year because we went off of who won the most matches for our boys and who won the most matches for our girls singles. Both of these players were people we knew when they went on the court, we could really count on them. They were consistent. They were consistent at practice, and we saw that reflect in the scores. They both played second singles for us and had a really successful season. Our girls single MVP is going to go to Miss Grace Johnson. And I have to tell you, she came so far from last year to this year. That was one of the just coolest things about coaching is to see how hard they work and how much growth they can make from year to year. Typically, we'll see these people on the court in our off season. Middle school tennis is a very short season, so I know how hard Grace worked, and it really showed this year. Our boys MVP goes to TJ Honeycutt. TJ did not lose a match this season. And I have to tell you, I don't know how many times, if you knew TJ, he picked up a racket. I have to tell you this, his mother came to the first practice and told me she got a racket at the Goodwill because she wasn't sure he was going to like this sport last year. And if he decided to stick with it, that she would buy him a different racket. He has a really great racket now. He's worked harder than I think I've ever seen anybody tackle a sport before. I mean, when he picked up the racket last year, I don't know that he ever put it down. And it showed this year. We had so many coaches come by and go, is that the same kid from last year? And it really showed, TJ. You had a fantastic season. We're super proud of you. Our MVP for our girls doubles, we ended up moving people around a lot, as we do in doubles and middle school tennis. A lot of times it'll be people that have never played before, and finding a good balance between partners, finding people who can lead, finding people who want to play doubles. It is a different sport. Nikki's my resident coach for doubles because she's just way more knowledgeable about it than me. And this duo was one that Nikki put together, and they worked so well together. Our girls MVP for doubles is going to be Yukira Montgomery and Emmy Fleming. Our boys MVP